Whether you like video depictions of Jesus or not, shows like The Chosen have done something for me that I rather enjoy. They brought humanity and life to the character of Jesus. So often, when we read the words on the pages of the Bible, they can come across as disembodied, as this kind of disembodied, stern voice of God raining down from above that just isn't at all appealing at sometimes. I'm sure there are times that he spoke with the passion of someone who knew he had but a short time before the fulfillment of his purpose had to pass. Yet, did he ever smile? Did he enjoy a passing joke with his friends? Did he have an accent or recognizable cadence to his voice? What did his laugh sound like? We can tell by his responses to authoritative challenges and entrapment that he was witty. But we know that words are such a small part of the conveyance of language and meaning. What did his eyes tell you about what he was saying? Did he say it with a half smirk on his face, as if he knew more than he was letting on? Or did he speak with the fire of the general of heaven all the time? Children seemed to be completely unafraid of him, and he relished their company just the same. People pursued audiences with him even after he bid them to leave him alone. People recognized his authority over life and death, even though they were not of the same culture or class. What were his mannerisms like? These things run through my head as I think of all the possibilities of what he could have been, like when I watch shows or read books depicting his character. It leads me back to reading the Gospels alone in my bedroom, acting out the stories on my own, rereading them over and over again from different perspectives, points of view, and different tones in my voice. Acting out the scenes has taken some of the sting out of the words as you realize this was love talking. Other times, I realized I needed to read this bolder and with more inflection as he was chastising the Jewish leadership. How gentle he must have been with the woman at the well, yet how firm. She needed encouragement like no other, someone to really see her for who she could be. He gave her that and more. What was it like to have the Messiah stop and ask, "Who touched me?" in a crowd full of people and know beyond a shadow of a doubt he was speaking of you? When his eyes met hers, what was the message they conveyed? What was the tone of voice in which he spoke? I was watching an episode of the show, and Jesus was healing the paralytic who was let down the roof in Luke chapter 5, verses 17 through 26. In the show, a scene played out which is not recorded in the Bible, and that was the character of Jesus looking up at the man's friends through the roof with eyes of amazement. In the episode, the character tells the friends, "Your faith is beautiful." I was in awe of that moment. Though it is not recorded in the Bible to verify, that is not what mattered to me. In that moment, I was looking into the eyes and longing for the day that I can stare him into his eyes and he says something like that to me. Today, when you open up the Bible for study, breathe life into the characters on the page. Put yourself there. Become a side note in the story. Look into the faces of the people. Look into the face of Jesus and really see him. Don't tell me you don't have an imagination. I often ask God for help since, dun dun dun, he was there. Let the scriptures breathe life into you in a new way and watch God work. Talk to you again soon.